ladies and gentlemen, we are in the endgame of Mbappe transfer saga. The biggest Mbappe bombshell dropped yesterday. Out of nowhere, Tanzi reported that Kylian Mbappe will not tour PSG. Decision of the club, who are convinced that the player has an agreement with Real Madrid for 2024. Nobody is bigger than the club. The door is open for all those who are not happy. Tanzi is reliable for French players' news. However, we also need tier 1 source for the news. And as soon as he posted that, Fabrizio Romano also posted this. Fabrizio confirmed that Mbappe has been left out of PSG squad for the pre-season tour in Japan. The question is why PSG made sudden decision. There are a couple of reasons. First of all, PSG wanted an answer on new deal or leave now by July 15, nothing at all. So PSG wanted an answer from Mbappe by July 15 and Mbappe has not responded to their letter. So PSG said, okay, we have to take our own decision now. Second reason why PSG is so angry at Mbappe is PSG feel betrayed as they're certain Kylian has already agreed a free transfer with Real Madrid. The second reason, we know that for a long time that PSG is not happy when they get to know that Mbappe has a pre-agreement to join Real Madrid for 2024. Apparently, PSG believe that Mbappe has committed a disgusting treason.
What a funny word to say, disgusting treason or betrayal.
One thing we can say, if anyone is to blame here for this situation today that PSG is suffering, is PSG itself. They are the one who offered Mbappe that $1 million contract. So yesterday when Fabrizio dropped this news, the whole social media was in turmoil. Everyone was so excited what's going on, especially Real Madrid fans. So Fabrizio outlined the main points. PSG want to sell Mbappe as soon as possible. PSG won't put any veto to any club, open to every solution. Which means he's saying that PSG doesn't want to exclude any specific club. Because sometimes when you have a bad relationship with certain club, you just don't want to sell your player with that club. Specifically for this instance, PSG with Real Madrid. So which means PSG wants to do business with Real Madrid. And also, PSG begins plan without Kylian Mbappe, including Japan tour. So we know that PSG wants to sell Mbappe, but what is the date they want to sell? There's a conflicting reports on the date they want to sell Mbappe. Tanzi reported that Paris will not negotiate with clubs before 31st July, the date until which Mbappe can still exercise his option. So it will be considered officially on the market from August 1st. So Tanzi is saying August 1st is the time PSG will sell Mbappe. That's the date they will start negotiations. However, Fabrizio Romano said the totally opposite. Fabrizio is saying that understand PSG consider Mbappe for sale starting from today. So regarding this conflicting date, if I think about logically, because PSG wants to sell him as soon as possible, and in fact because they don't want to pay him that loyalty bonus that they are supposed to pay on 31st July, they want to sell as soon as possible. So if we follow the logic, I have to side with Fabrizio Romano here that they want to sell him ASAP. And if this is already shocking for you so far what I have said, there's more shocking to his price tag. Mario tweeted that PSG is not going to ask $200 million for the signing of Mbappe. And The Athletic, where Mario is also the journalist here, he also said PSG may eventually compromise on a fee around €100 million for Mbappe. Now that's a huge discrepancy because we know that PSG would like to get 200 million from Mbappe. But if we can get Mbappe around 100 million, say 120, 130, even 150, that's a bargain deal, I would say. When this whole Mbappe report came out yesterday, there are a lot of clubs apparently are interested in Mbappe. Apparently, Al Hilal want to offer Mbappe 400 million over 2 years with a transfer fee of 200 million for Paris. So as expected, Saudi clubs want to get him. Apparently, Saudi government also wants him to be in their league. And it's not just clubs from Saudi, even clubs like Chelsea, Arsenal are also linked with Mbappe. Personally, I think there's no link between those clubs. The only reason they're mentioning those links is to get views, is to get clicks. If those club fans believe that Mbappe will join them, they're just being lunatic. First of all, why the hell Mbappe wants to play in Europa League? for Chelsea. And Arsenal, bro, you came to Champions League after how many years? I have no idea. I haven't seen them in Champions League for a long time. So Al Equipe reported that there is practically no chance Mbappe agrees to join any other club other than Real Madrid this summer. I mean, this is absolute truth. We know that Mbappe's dream club is Real Madrid. And that's why PSG is so angry, because he has a pre-agreement to join Madrid for 2024, right? And here's more interesting twist. PSG is trying to force Mbappe to leave as soon as possible. La Parisien reported that PSG informed Mbappe clan this week that if he didn't agree to renew or be sold, he would not play a single match for PSG this season. So they're literally threatening Mbappe. And to force Mbappe out of this club, they're going to do extreme measurements. They're forcing him to train with players that they don't want to have. Fabrizio reported that Mbappe is regularly training with other players left out of PSG squad. His PSG campus, La Parisien just reported. There's also another report suggesting that if Mbappe doesn't want to leave this summer, PSG will not include him in the Champions League squad. However, Fabrizio denied that report. He said PSG have not made any decision on UCL squad or UCL team lineups and won't until nearer the time. So he said there's no decision made about that. Given Mbappe's foresight to train the players that don't want to have, there's already protest in French. In the aftermath of Mbappe's dismissal from the group at the start for Japan, the UNFP denounces more broadly the fate of players deemed undesirable or that the club wished to see leave at all cost, despite respect for signed contracts. So it seems we're going to see more drama in next couple of days, perhaps next week. And I'll keep updated about all the latest news about Mbappe. We're probably in the end game of this transfer. And let me know, what do you think about this whole Mbappe news?